Welcome the Spirit of Tomorrow channel. Do you ever feel a quiet whisper from deep within, urging you to explore a more profound sense of self? What if unlocking your true potential isn't about looking outward, but delving into the ancient stories etched into your soul? Prepare to embark on an archetypal journey to cultivate inner peace and discover the hidden garden of your being. Imagine a place where your anxieties melt away, replaced by a profound sense of peace and clarity. This isn't a fantasy. It's the potential within you, waiting to be unlocked. Join us as we guide you through an archetypal journey, revealing ancient wisdom that will help you cultivate inner harmony and unearth your dormant strengths. What if the key to unlocking your deepest desires and cultivating unwavering inner peace lies not in external pursuits, but within the forgotten chambers of your own soul? Prepare to step through a hidden doorway, guided by ancient archetypes, as we unveil the secrets to personal discovery and transform your inner landscape into a vibrant garden of potential. If this story speaks to you, even just a little, stay with me by tapping subscribe so we can keep meeting here for quiet moments like this. The Healing Dream. 12. The Healing Garden Within. A journey to your soul's sanctuary. Are you tired of the noise? The constant chatter of a world that never sleeps. The unending stream of messages, alerts, and endless scrolling that seems to pull your attention away from yourself. Perhaps you feel a quiet exhaustion, a sense of disconnect, a longing that cannot be met by social feeds or fleeting distractions. There is a part of you, quiet yet insistent, that knows there must be more than the surface, that whispers of a deeper sanctuary. Imagine, if you will, a space that is entirely yours. A garden not built of walls or gates, but of essence, energy, and soul. An inner sanctuary where every leaf, every flower, every ray of sunlight speaks a language that belongs only to you. Step closer in your mind's eye. Feel the transition as the world outside begins to fade. The noises, the busyness, the endless pull of obligation. Let them soften, blur, and drift away like mist in the morning. With every breath, sense the quiet becoming more tangible, a gentle hum beneath your awareness. Here, the air is different. It carries the subtle fragrance of possibility, of untapped potential, of peace. It is not a place that demands anything of you. It simply exists, waiting for you to notice, to enter, to become present. As you approach, you notice a gate before you. It is not grand or imposing, but ancient, made of intertwining branches that curve and twist in natural harmony. The wood is smooth under your fingertips, warm with life, infused with the subtle pulse of the earth beneath. Tiny flowers peek through the lattice, their colors shifting gently as if responding to your presence. This gate is an invitation. It asks nothing but your willingness to step through, to leave the external world behind for a while, and to meet yourself. Take a slow breath. Notice how your body feels as you stand before this threshold. The shoulders that have carried tension for years begin to soften. The chest, where breath sometimes feels shallow and hurried, opens slightly wider. Even the feet, planted on the soft ground of awareness, feel heavier, more connected, as though they are being rooted into the soil of your own being. There is a sense of homecoming here, as if a part of you that has been wandering is finally returning. Step forward. The gate swings open easily, without effort, welcoming you fully. As you enter, notice the shift in energy. The garden stretches out before you, expansive yet intimate, familiar yet filled with mystery. Sunlight filters through the branches above, dappling the ground with patterns that dance like liquid gold. Every leaf glimmers faintly, alive with the energy of growth and attention. The air carries a subtle warmth, and a gentle breeze brushes against your skin, as though the garden itself is breathing with you. Take a few steps along a winding path. Each step feels softer, lighter, as though the soil beneath you is cushioning not only your feet, but your entire being. Along the edges of the path, you notice flowers of every imaginable color. Some are tiny, delicate petals quivering in the breeze. Others are large and lush, their blooms wide and confident. Their fragrances rise to meet you. Soft hints of jasmine, lavender, and wild mint. Subtle, inviting, and soothing. You inhale deeply, and with each breath, a sense of tension begins to dissolve, melting away like dew under morning light. As you walk, observe the textures under your hands as you brush gently against the leaves and flowers. Feel the softness of petals, the smoothness of stone markers, the rough strength of bark. Let yourself notice small details. The way a tiny spider spins its web in the corner, the glint of a dewdrop balanced perfectly on a leaf, the sound of a bird softly singing far above. Each detail is a reminder that you are in a space that is alive, intricate, and full of subtle messages meant for your awareness. You notice a quiet stream weaving through the garden, its waters clear, reflecting the sky like liquid crystal. Kneel beside it for a moment, dipping your fingers into the cool, refreshing water. Feel it ripple over your skin, sending gentle waves of sensation through your body. The water is more than water. It is a symbol of clarity, of reflection, of movement and flow. Let it remind you that your inner world is not stagnant, but fluid, adaptable, and always capable of renewal. Ahead, a small clearing opens, bathed in soft sunlight. Here, a circle of stones marks a space of pause, a place to rest, reflect, and connect with your deeper self. Sit upon one of these stones. Feel its firmness grounding you, anchoring you in the present. Close your eyes if you wish, and allow your mind to soften, to settle like a pond after the wind has died down. In this quiet, sense the invitation extending deeper. It is not simply a garden. It is a reflection of your inner life, a mirror of the parts of yourself that long for attention, for care, for recognition. In this space, you begin to feel the subtle threads of energy moving through you. Some are familiar, warm and comforting, resonating with the memories of who you are and what you have achieved. Others are quieter, shy, maybe even forgotten. They hint at potentials that have been waiting patiently, dormant, for the right conditions to awaken. These are your gifts, your untapped strengths, your authentic qualities. The garden is alive with them, and you are invited to notice, to honor, and to begin nurturing them. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, feel the tension of your day, your week, your lifetime begin to release. Imagine it drifting upward and away like smoke from a gentle fire, dissolving into the air until it is no longer part of you. With each exhale, you feel lighter, freer, more connected to the subtle pulse of the garden. Inhale now, filling your lungs with the soft, fragrant air. Allow the nourishment of this space to enter every cell of your body, your mind, your heart. You begin to realize something profound. This garden is not separate from you. Every plant, every stone, every ripple in the water, every ray of light is a reflection of your own inner life. It is a sanctuary that exists within you, always accessible, always ready to nurture, guide, and restore. And tonight, here, in this quiet, you are learning to step into it fully, to let it envelop you, and to allow its energy to become part of your own being. Now, as the light of this inner sanctuary filters gently through your awareness, you notice the first hints of movement along the paths. Shadows shift, shapes emerge. Archetypal guides, companions who have walked alongside human hearts for countless generations, appear before you. They are not imposing or distant, but gentle, radiant, and full of wisdom. You may recognize them in fragments. The courage of the hero, the insight of the sage, the innocence of the childlike spirit. Each has a presence that feels like a gentle nudge, a soft invitation, an acknowledgement of what has been waiting quietly in your soul. The hero stands tall beneath a strong oak, armor faintly glimmering, eyes steady and inviting. The hero has faced challenges, endured storms, and risen repeatedly. This archetype is a reminder of the courage that lives quietly within you, waiting to step forward whenever called. Nearby, the sage rests on a smooth stone, eyes bright with knowing, yet calm with patience. The sage does not push, does not judge, but offers understanding and clarity. A reminder that wisdom can arise from quiet observation, reflection, and trust in the unfolding of life. A few steps away, the innocent dances freely in a patch of sunlight. Pure joy radiates from every movement, a soft laughter that seems to echo in the breeze. This guide reminds you that life can be embraced with wonder, with trust, and with openness to the beauty and simplicity of the present moment. As you stand among them, notice which of these presences draws your attention first, which feels alive within you tonight. Perhaps it is the hero, calling you to courage. Perhaps it is the sage, inviting contemplation. Or the innocent, reminding you to return to simple joy. There is no wrong answer, only what resonates, what is ready to be acknowledged. You sit quietly, surrounded by this living garden, these guides, this sanctuary. The air is still, yet humming softly with possibility. The soil beneath your feet, the sunlight on your face, the fragrance of the flowers, the whisper of water. All these elements are part of the intricate fabric of your inner life. And as you breathe, you begin to sense that the journey inward has begun. Not as a fleeting thought or a passing moment, but as a profound, living experience. Tonight, in this hidden garden, you are safe. You are nurtured. You are ready. And as you continue to breathe, continue to notice. Continue to step softly along the paths of your inner sanctuary. the first seeds of transformation take root. Seeds that will grow, bloom, and flourish as you move deeper into this journey of healing, insight, and awakening. As you rise from the quiet stone in the garden, feeling the soil beneath you and the soft warmth of sunlight on your skin, you sense a shift within the air itself. The gentle breeze carries a hint of something new, an invitation not merely to observe, but to meet, to recognize, and to understand. Ahead, the paths fork and wind between groves of trees, their branches stretching gracefully, creating shaded corridors that invite slow, contemplative exploration. Each path seems alive, humming with quiet energy, almost as though the garden itself is guiding your steps towards something essential. You begin to notice figures emerging from the light and shadows, shapes that seem at once familiar and mysterious. These are the archetypal guides, companions who dwell within the human spirit across time and culture, whose essence has whispered through every heart that has ever dared to reflect deeply on itself. They are here not as instructions, nor as rigid definitions, but as living reflections of aspects of yourself, each carrying wisdom, insight, and guidance. You notice the hero first, standing beneath a golden oak. The hero's presence is steady and strong, a quiet confidence that fills the space without force. Their armor gleams softly in the dappled sunlight, etched with faint marks that tell stories of challenges met and obstacles overcome. The hero does not boast, nor does the hero demand. Instead, they invite you to consider the courage you carry quietly within yourself, the bravery that has brought you through past trials, the strength that has carried you forward even when doubt whispered in your ear. Imagine now, in your mind's eye, stepping closer to the hero. Feel the subtle energy radiating from this archetype. What stories arise within you as you observe the hero's calm determination? Perhaps you notice moments in your life when you acted with courage, when you stood firm in the face of uncertainty, when you followed your own truth, even when the world around you seemed to resist. Let these memories rise gently, one by one, each like a small gem reflecting your inner strength. Next, your attention is drawn to the sage, seated quietly on a smooth stone beside a reflective pond. The sage's eyes are bright yet serene, seeming to hold the wisdom of countless lifetimes. The water mirrors not only the sage's presence but also the parts of yourself that have been waiting to be seen. Moments of clarity, flashes of insight, quiet realizations that have slipped by unnoticed. As you sit beside the sage, allow yourself to absorb the stillness, the clarity, and the gentle power of understanding. The sage encourages you to look beyond the immediate, to notice patterns in your life, to see the connections between events, thoughts, and feelings that may have seemed disparate. As you observe the sage, notice what thoughts arise within you. Perhaps a memory surfaces, a time when you sought guidance or insight, when you felt the quiet pull of intuition nudging you toward clarity. Perhaps you recall moments when, in retrospect, your own wisdom guided you through challenges. Let these recollections anchor you in the understanding that your inner landscape is rich, that you carry within you the ability to discern, to reflect, and to choose with intention. Further along, in a sunlit clearing filled with gentle wildflowers, the innocent dances, light and unburdened. This archetype embodies trust, wonder, and the joyful simplicity that often gets overshadowed in daily life. As you watch, you might feel a lightness stirring within your own heart, a reminder that presence and curiosity are powerful forms of wisdom in themselves. The innocent does not rush, does not measure, and does not judge. Instead, the innocent simply exists, radiant and free, inviting you to reconnect with the playful, untethered parts of yourself that have been waiting to be acknowledged. Pause here for a moment. Breathe in the energy of the innocent. Let yourself feel what it is like to exist without pretense, without expectation. Perhaps a smile rises unbidden. Perhaps a memory of laughter long forgotten stirs. You are being reminded that joy, wonder, and curiosity are not frivolous. They are essential nutrients for the garden of your soul. As you continue walking along the winding paths, more figures emerge, each carrying unique energy and wisdom. There is the lover, whose presence radiates warmth, empathy, and connection. This archetype reminds you of the importance of relationships, not just with others, but with yourself. The lover encourages tenderness, self-compassion, and an openness to the beauty in every encounter. Notice how the lover's energy feels in your body. Perhaps a tension melts from your chest, a sense of softness replacing rigidity, a gentle reminder that love, both given and received, is a cornerstone of inner peace. Nearby, you might see the explorer, restless yet purposeful, eyes bright with curiosity and anticipation. The explorer embodies the drive to seek, to discover, to expand horizons. This archetype calls to the part of you that longs for adventure, not necessarily in the world outside, but in the vast territories of your own mind, heart, and spirit. What uncharted territories of yourself might you be ready to explore? What hidden potential or undiscovered talent waits patiently for you to notice? Allow the explorer to lead you gently, showing you paths of possibility you may have overlooked. As you encounter these archetypal guides, consider which resonate most strongly with you at this moment. Perhaps one or two call to you urgently, while others linger in the periphery, waiting for another time. Notice the sensations in your body, the emotions that arise, and the thoughts that accompany these presences. This is not a test, nor a judgment. It is a gentle invitation to map your inner landscape, to see the patterns and energies that shape your life, and to acknowledge them with curiosity and compassion. Take a seat on a soft patch of moss beneath a flowering tree. Close your eyes and allow your mind to drift inward, letting the imagery of the archetypes blend seamlessly with your own memories, desires, and insights. Imagine the hero, the sage, the innocent, the lover, and the explorer forming a circle around you. Each offers a gift: courage, wisdom, joy, empathy, curiosity. Feel these qualities moving into you, not as abstract ideas, but as tangible energies, flowing into every fiber of your being. Allow them to mingle and resonate, creating a subtle sense of balance, alignment, and readiness for growth. Now, consider the aspects of yourself that might feel less present, less developed. Perhaps there is a warrior within, longing to step forward with assertiveness and strength. Perhaps the rebel stirs quietly, inviting you to question limitations and embrace change. Or maybe the creator wishes to bring something entirely new into being, a reflection of your unique imagination and insight. These archetypes are not missing or absent. They are part of the hidden potential of your psyche, waiting for attention, integration, and expression. As you breathe, visualize these archetypes gently emerging from the shadows, moving closer, offering their guidance, teaching, and support. Take a moment to reflect. What patterns in your life are influenced by these archetypes? Which aspects have been guiding your decisions, shaping your relationships, forming your habits, or inspiring your dreams? How might these presences assist you in navigating current challenges, nurturing growth, and deepening your self-understanding? Let your mind wander slowly, observing without judgment, allowing answers to surface organically, like sunlight filtering through leaves onto the forest floor. To integrate this mapping, imagine a small notebook appearing in your hands, a sacred journal imbued with the energy of your inner garden. In it, write freely, guided by the archetypes. You might note moments when you embodied the hero, the wisdom you received from the sage, the joy felt in innocence, or the adventurous pull of the explorer. Include also reflections from the less developed archetypes. What lessons do they offer? How might they help you cultivate balance, courage, and creativity? This journal becomes a tangible map of your inner landscape, a reference point for both insight and action. As you close the journal, feel a sense of completeness and readiness. Your inner garden has been illuminated with new understanding. Each archetype recognized, each energy honored. You are no longer wandering aimlessly. You have companions, guides, and a clearer sense of your inner terrain. These archetypes are not static. They are living, dynamic aspects of your being, shifting and evolving as you do. They will continue to guide you, offering wisdom, courage, insight, and joy as you cultivate the garden of your soul. Before moving forward along the path, pause once more to take a deep breath. Feel the subtle energy of all the archetypes blending within you, a quiet symphony of strength, curiosity, joy, empathy, and insight. Sense the alignment of your inner landscape, the interplay between dominant qualities and latent potential, between presence and possibility. This is your map, your guide, and your anchor as you move deeper into the garden and into the practices that will nourish, transform, and empower you. With each step along the winding path, the garden itself seems to respond. Flowers turn their faces toward you. Leaves whisper softly in the breeze. Stones glow faintly under your touch. Your archetypal guides accompany you silently, yet, unmistakably, a living constellation within your inner landscape. And as you move, a subtle understanding settles in. The garden is a mirror. The guides are reflections, and every detail, the light, the air, the water, the soil, is a lesson, a reminder, and an invitation. Tonight, you have mapped your inner world. You have met the companions of your soul. And as you prepare to cultivate this garden further, to plant seeds, tend the soil, and nurture growth, you carry with you the wisdom, courage, joy, and insight of these archetypal guides. They are not distant or abstract. They are alive, present, and ready to support every step of your journey into healing, awakening, and self-realization. And so, with a heart attuned to the whispers of your soul and a mind open to the guidance of the archetypes, you step forward, ready to cultivate the garden, to plant seeds of intention, and to witness the unfolding of your true, radiant self. As you leave the soft glow of the archetypal clearing behind, the path before you begins to open, revealing a wider space bathed in golden light. Here, the garden seems to breathe with even more vitality, as though every tree, every flower, every blade of grass senses your intention and your presence. The soil under your feet is rich and dark, scented faintly with the aroma of earth after rain, carrying the promise of growth, nourishment, and transformation. You pause for a moment to take it all in. Sunlight filters through the leaves above, casting dappled patterns that dance across your skin. The air is soft and warm, filled with subtle fragrances that stir memories of comfort, safety, and possibility. You hear the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze, the faint trickle of a distant stream, and the quiet chorus of unseen birds, all combining to create a symphony of calm that invites your mind to slow, to settle, and to open. Ahead, you notice a patch of soil, carefully tended yet awaiting your attention. This space, small but fertile, seems to call specifically to you. It is here that you are invited to begin cultivating, to plant the seeds of intention, to nurture growth, and to practice the gentle, deliberate care that your inner garden requires. You kneel, letting your hands brush against the cool, soft earth. Feel the texture, the subtle grains of soil, the tiny vibrations of life moving beneath your fingers. As your hands rest in the earth, allow yourself to become aware of the qualities you wish to cultivate. Courage, patience, clarity, joy, self-compassion. Each quality is represented by a seed, small and round, waiting to be planted. Take a seed into your hand. Feel its potential. Sense the quiet energy within it, the way it holds the possibility of growth, the promise of transformation. As you press the seed gently into the soil, imagine a thin root unfurling beneath the surface, reaching down into the nourishing earth, anchoring it securely. With every breath, the seed draws in light and water, energy and attention, slowly growing, quietly, steadily. Plant another seed, another quality, another intention. Allow yourself to move with mindfulness, letting each planting be deliberate, meaningful, and full of awareness. Around you, the garden responds. Flowers seem to lean toward you, petals opening slightly as if in acknowledgement. The wind carries the gentle scent of lavender and rosemary, calming your thoughts and centering your awareness. Tiny insects and creatures move quietly among the plants, reminding you that growth is alive, dynamic, and interconnected. Each seed you plant is not isolated. It is part of a larger ecosystem, a web of energy and intention that mirrors the inner workings of your own being. Now, imagine a small journal appearing in your lap, its pages blank yet infused with possibility. This is a sacred space for reflection, a companion for your inner journey, guided by the archetypes you met earlier. The hero, the sage, the innocent, the lover, the explorer. You begin to write. Perhaps you recall moments when you embodied courage, wisdom, joy, or curiosity. Perhaps you note areas where growth is needed, where shadows linger, or where fear has held you back. Write without judgment, without expectation. Let the words flow freely, each sentence a step deeper into your inner landscape, each reflection a seed in your garden of awareness. As you journal, notice how the act of writing connects you with your inner self. Each word carries intention. Each observation brings insight. Each reflection nurtures understanding. Feel the weight of the pen in your hand, the texture of the paper beneath your fingers, the rhythm of your breath aligning with the flow of thought. This practice is more than recording. It is an active cultivation of awareness, a gentle shaping of your inner space, a conscious engagement with the aspects of yourself you wish to understand, honor, and develop. Once you have written for a while, look back at your seeds, at the soil, at the space around you. Notice the subtle shifts. Perhaps a flower has opened slightly, petals reaching toward the light. Perhaps the soil seems more vibrant, energized, as if responding to your care and attention. The garden reflects your inner state. Each act of mindfulness, each intentional breath, each conscious thought nourishes it, allowing it to flourish. Next, imagine a gentle stream running nearby. Kneel beside it and dip your hands into the cool, flowing water. This water represents clarity, reflection, and release. As you let the water run over your fingers, think of any lingering tension, worry, or limiting belief. Imagine these patterns being washed away, flowing downstream, leaving you lighter, freer, more present. Allow the stream to carry away doubts, fears, and self-judgments, while retaining the lessons, insights, and strengths that serve your growth. After cleansing, take a moment to visualize your garden in full bloom. The seeds you have planted are sprouting, roots entwined with the rich earth, leaves unfurling, buds opening. Imagine the colors becoming brighter, the fragrances more vivid, the energy more radiant. Every plant, every stone, every beam of sunlight is infused with your intention, responding to your care, reflecting your inner state. Notice how your body feels as you observe this flourishing. Lighter, freer, more expansive, filled with calm and clarity. Now, shift your attention to the areas of your garden that may need weeding. These represent aspects of yourself that no longer serve you. Old fears, negative thought patterns, unresolved emotions, limiting beliefs. Approach these areas gently, with compassion. You do not need to force them away. Simply acknowledge their presence. Name them, and imagine them being gently removed, cleared, or transformed. Perhaps a stubborn weed dissolves into rich soil, nourishing the plants around it. Perhaps a fallen leaf returns to the earth, completing its cycle and making way for new growth. Each act of clearing is a gesture of self-care, an acknowledgement that space is needed for the qualities you wish to cultivate. As you tend your garden in this way, you may notice the archetypes you met earlier moving alongside you, guiding your actions, offering subtle cues. The hero may inspire courage to address areas of discomfort. The sage may provide insight into patterns or obstacles. The innocent may remind you to approach the process with playfulness and curiosity. The lover may encourage tenderness and self-compassion. while the explorer may invite creative solutions and new perspectives. Sense the interplay between these energies and your actions, feeling their support as you cultivate, nurture, and tend. Once the weeding and planting are complete, take a moment to water your garden. Imagine a gentle, nourishing rain or the soft flow of a watering can, sending life-giving energy into the soil, reaching every seed, root, and sprout. With each drop, your intentions are reinforced, your strengths nurtured, your awareness deepened. As you water, notice how the garden seems to breathe with you, responding to your care, growing brighter, more vibrant, and more alive. Now, imagine walking slowly through your garden, observing each planted seed, each sprouting shoot, each blooming flower. Reflect on the qualities they represent: the courage, wisdom, joy, compassion, and curiosity you are nurturing within yourself. See how each plant is unique, yet interconnected, part of a larger ecosystem that mirrors your own inner complexity and beauty. As you move, feel gratitude for this space, for the life it holds, and for the attention you have given. Take a seat beneath a large, flowering tree. Allow yourself to rest, letting the energy of the garden fill you. Close your eyes if you wish, and feel the subtle vibration of life around you. Sense the presence of the archetypal guides nearby, their energy supportive, steady, and aligned with your intentions. Let their wisdom integrate with your own awareness, blending courage, insight, joy, compassion, and curiosity into a harmonious whole. Next, engage in a gentle visualization exercise. Picture a path in your garden that has yet to be explored, a space full of potential. Walk this path mentally, noticing the plants, the stones, the water, and the light. Along the way, you may encounter additional archetypes or aspects of yourself that have not yet been fully recognized. Allow these encounters to unfold naturally, without judgment or expectation. Observe the insights, feelings, and intuitions that arise, and gently acknowledge their presence. As you continue your walk, take note of the symbolic elements in the garden. Perhaps a flower represents a particular strength you wish to cultivate. Perhaps a stone represents stability or grounding. Perhaps a stream represents flow, adaptability, or release. Each symbol is a reflection of your inner world, offering guidance, understanding, and reassurance. Take your time exploring, noticing, and integrating these symbols into your consciousness. Finally, as the sun begins to lower, casting a warm, golden glow across your garden, take a few deep breaths. Reflect on the work you have done, the seeds planted, the weeds removed, the water poured, the attention given. Feel the sense of accomplishment, peace, and harmony that arises from conscious cultivation. Know that this garden is yours, alive and dynamic, ready to continue growing with each moment of mindful attention. Sit quietly, letting the energy of the garden settle into your body, mind, and spirit. Sense the alignment between your inner state and the vibrant life around you. Let gratitude fill you. For the archetypal guides, for the garden, for yourself, for this moment of connection, growth, and peace. You are now ready to move forward into the next stage of your journey. Watering your roots. Kamso 8 you are. Kamso you are. Kamso, unlocking dormant potential and allowing your inner garden to bloom fully, supported by the foundation of mindful cultivation and intentional care you have established here today. As you rise from the shaded grove of your cultivated garden, a new sense of purpose fills your awareness. The soil beneath your feet now hums softly with life, each planted seed pulsating with potential. The air feels charged, as though every gentle breeze carries not just fragrance, but energy. Energy designed to awaken what has lain dormant within you. You sense that tonight, your inner garden is ready for a deeper, more transformative stage. Watering your roots, reaching the core of your being, and unlocking the latent potential that has been patiently waiting for your attention. Take a slow, deep breath and feel your connection to the earth beneath you. Each inhale draws up strength. Each exhale releases tension. Picture your roots, invisible yet profound, extending from the soles of your feet deep into the rich, nourishing soil of your garden. These roots intertwine with the energy of the earth, absorbing nutrients, stability, and vitality. They also anchor you to your own inner power, a foundation of courage, clarity, and resilience. As you breathe, visualize the roots thickening, growing deeper, more interconnected with the fertile soil, pulling up sustenance to every part of your being. Body, mind, heart, and soul. Now, shift your awareness to the qualities you have already planted in your garden. Courage, wisdom, joy, compassion, curiosity. Imagine these seeds have sprouted, tiny shoots reaching upward, tender yet strong. Feel the energy of each quality flowing through your body. The hero's courage courses through your veins, a steady pulse of confidence and resilience. The sage's insight fills your mind, expanding clarity and perception. The innocent's joy bubbles gently in your chest, lightening your heart. The lover's warmth radiates from your center, softening tension and opening space for connection. And the explorer's curiosity sparks a quiet excitement, inviting you to step further into uncharted inner territories. With these energies alive within you, begin to notice the areas of yourself that remain underdeveloped, dormant, or hidden. Perhaps there is a warrior waiting to emerge, a part of you that longs to face challenges with assertiveness, determination, and resilience. Perhaps the rebel waits quietly, nudging you toward freedom, innovation, and transformation. Or maybe the creator is stirring, yearning to bring forth imagination, intuition, and unique expression into the world. These aspects are not absent. They are waiting, quietly, ready to be nurtured, strengthened, and integrated. Picture yourself walking toward a small pond at the center of your garden. Its waters are still and reflective, a perfect mirror for self-discovery. Kneel beside it and gaze deeply into its surface. As you look, allow yourself to see not only your reflection, but the subtle energies of these dormant archetypes. Imagine the warrior stepping forward, armor glinting in soft sunlight, eyes steady with focus. Picture the rebel emerging, eyes bright with challenge, energy crackling with potential. Sense the creator stirring, hands ready to shape and mold, heart open to inspiration. Each presence is alive, waiting to contribute its unique strength to your life. Now, take a deep breath and invite these archetypes to integrate with you. Imagine a warm, golden light radiating from the pond, flowing upward and enveloping your entire being. This light merges with each archetype, drawing them closer, allowing their strengths to blend with your own. Feel the warrior's courage infusing your spine with steadiness. Feel the rebel's energy igniting your will to transform. Feel the creator's inspiration pulsing in your mind and heart, ready to express itself in ideas, actions, and creations. Each archetype brings balance, guidance, and empowerment, completing the mosaic of your inner potential. As you bask in this golden light, notice the subtle shifts in your body and mind. Perhaps tension you didn't realize you carried begins to release. Perhaps clarity emerges in areas that have felt confused or blocked. Perhaps a quiet joy or sense of possibility rises, affirming that your latent strengths are now accessible, ready to flow naturally into your life. Allow yourself to feel the profound alignment of your inner garden, the cultivated qualities, the nurtured seeds, and the awakened archetypes now working in harmony. Next, turn your attention to your outer garden, the visible expressions of your inner world. Notice how each plant, flower, and leaf has grown since you last walked this path. Some have blossomed fully, radiant and open. Others are still developing, tender and protected. Each is unique, yet all are nourished by the same soil, sunlight, and water. See this as a reflection of your own growth. Some strengths are already vibrant and expressed, while others remain tender, requiring care and attention. Appreciate the diversity of your inner life, the balance between developed capacities and potential yet to bloom. To further nurture these latent aspects, imagine a watering ritual. Visualize a gentle rain or a soft, glowing stream flowing over the roots of your inner garden. With each droplet, your strengths are nourished, your potentials awakened, and your inner energy amplified. Feel the water moving through the soil, reaching every root, every shoot, every budding flower. Sense it carrying nourishment not only to your cultivated qualities but also to the archetypes that have emerged. The warrior, the rebel, the creator, and any others waiting to be recognized. With each passing moment, your inner garden grows stronger, more vibrant, and more harmonious. Now, imagine a circle of stones forming around the central pond. Sit in this circle, allowing the energy of the garden to flow into you. Place your hands on your heart and feel the alignment of your body, mind, and spirit. Each archetype is present, integrated, and fully available to you. Sense how your inner strength, courage, wisdom, creativity, and joy flow freely, supporting every aspect of your being. You are not fragmented. You are whole, complete, and ready to embody your fullest potential. Take a moment to reflect on challenges or obstacles that may have felt insurmountable in the past. With your roots nourished and your latent archetypes awakened, imagine approaching these challenges from a place of strength and clarity. Picture the warrior guiding you to take decisive action. Picture the sage offering insight and perspective. Picture the rebel encouraging innovative approaches. Picture the creator finding imaginative solutions. Allow each archetype to contribute its unique strength, forming a support network within you, ready to face whatever arises with courage, wisdom, and grace. As you continue this reflection, notice how your daily life might change when these archetypes are fully integrated. Perhaps you approach relationships with greater empathy and understanding, drawing on the lover's warmth. Perhaps you tackle professional or personal challenges with the hero's determination and the warrior's focus. Perhaps creative projects, hobbies, or personal goals flow more effortlessly, guided by the creator's inspiration and the explorer's curiosity. Let yourself feel the sense of empowerment, authenticity, and alignment that arises when your inner resources are fully recognized and accessible. Next, engage in a symbolic integration exercise. Imagine each archetype stepping forward into a central circle of light. See their energies merging with your own, blending seamlessly into a radiant, multifaceted self. The hero, the sage, the innocent, the lover, the explorer, the warrior, the rebel, the creator. All aspects of your being are now aligned, harmonized, and fully present. Feel the energy circulating through your body, mind, and heart, creating a vibrant, unified force that supports your growth, healing, and authentic expression. Now, envision your garden expanding, growing beyond what you previously imagined. New paths appear, leading to hidden groves, sun-dappled clearings, and quiet streams. Each space offers opportunities to explore, create, reflect, and nurture. This expansion represents your ever-growing potential, the limitless possibilities that emerge when you align your strengths, awaken latent capacities, and integrate the archetypes that dwell within you. Step forward along one of these new paths, observing the beauty, vitality, and harmony of the garden. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for your inner resources, your intentional cultivation, and the wisdom that has guided you to this moment. Take a deep breath and imagine the light of your inner garden radiating outward, touching every aspect of your life. See how your thoughts, emotions, and actions are influenced by this alignment. Visualize yourself moving through the world with confidence, clarity, and authenticity. Feel the strength, creativity, courage, and joy flowing naturally from within, guiding you in interactions, decisions, and endeavors. Recognize that your inner garden is not isolated. It is a living reflection of your soul, influencing and enriching the world around you. Finally, spend a few moments in quiet reflection. Sit by the central pond, feeling the gentle ripple of water and the warmth of sunlight. Sense the archetypes within you, dominant and dormant, fully integrated, working together in harmony. Feel the roots of your being nourished, your strengths amplified, and your potential unlocked. Allow a profound sense of completion and readiness to settle into every cell of your body, mind, and spirit. Tonight, you have gone deeper than before. You have planted, nurtured, and cultivated. You have cleared, reflected, and released. You have watered your roots, recognized your latent potential, and integrated the archetypes that guide and support you. Your inner garden now thrives, full of life, energy, and possibility. You are ready to emerge fully, bringing your authentic self into the world with clarity, confidence, and purpose. As you slowly rise and begin walking along the winding paths once more, notice the vibrant energy all around you. The garden hums with life, each plant, flower, and stone radiating the power, potential, and presence that you have cultivated. Your breath is calm, your mind clear, your heart open. You are deeply rooted, fully nourished, and ready to step into the next stage of your journey, sustaining your inner sanctuary, embracing continuous growth, and sharing your light with the world. As you step along the garden paths, now familiar, yet ever-changing, you feel a profound sense of connection to the soil beneath your feet, to the air flowing around you, and to the life that pulses quietly, steadily, within your own being. You have planted, nurtured, and awakened. You have met your archetypal guides, recognized latent potential, and cultivated qualities that form the foundation of your inner sanctuary. Tonight, the garden invites you to embrace the final, essential stage of your journey, sustaining the sanctuary you have created, allowing your inner world to continue flourishing, expanding, and radiating outward. Take a slow, deep breath, letting the air fill your lungs completely before releasing it gently. Feel the rhythm of your heart, steady and strong, like the pulse of the earth itself. Sense the quiet hum of energy running through your body, the subtle vibration of life in every cell, as though the garden within has grown into you, rooting you fully in presence, awareness, and inner peace. Notice how your thoughts have softened, how your mind feels expansive yet calm, how your heart carries both warmth and clarity. Sustaining your inner sanctuary begins with regular attention and care. Just as a physical garden requires watering, pruning, and observation, your inner garden thrives when you engage with it consistently. Imagine yourself returning to this garden daily, or whenever your mind or heart feels heavy, chaotic, or unsettled. Each visit is a gentle act of nourishment, a reminder that peace and clarity are cultivated, not stumbled upon. Walk along your familiar paths and notice what is flourishing, what may need gentle attention, and what new growth is emerging. Consider your practices of mindfulness and reflection. Perhaps you take time each day to sit quietly, observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Perhaps you journal, recording insights, reflections, or patterns you notice in your behavior. Perhaps you engage in visualization, returning mentally to your garden, observing its vibrant colors, flowing waters, and the presence of archetypal guides. Each of these practices reinforces connection, deepens awareness, and strengthens your capacity to respond to life with presence and grace. As you move through the garden, imagine the archetypes you have integrated, walking alongside you once more. The hero walks steadily, reminding you of your inner courage. The sage offers gentle insight, helping you see patterns and choices clearly. The innocent invites you to embrace curiosity and wonder in each moment. The lover radiates warmth and connection, teaching compassion and empathy. The explorer encourages you to seek new understanding, new experiences, and new perspectives. The warrior strengthens your resolve. The rebel invites transformation, and the creator inspires expression. Sense their presence as steady companions, guiding and supporting your ongoing cultivation. Now, imagine a circle of light, forming in the center of your garden, radiant and expansive. Step into this light and feel it infusing every part of your being with energy, clarity, and vitality. This light represents the continuity of your inner work, the ongoing nurturing of your sanctuary, and the infinite potential that resides within you. Allow it to circulate through your body, filling every cell, every thought, every emotion with purpose, alignment, and peace. Know that this light is always accessible, a resource to return to whenever you wish to reconnect with your inner sanctuary. Consider the role of community and shared wisdom in sustaining growth. While your inner garden is deeply personal, the exchange of insight, support, and inspiration with others can enrich your journey. Perhaps there are mentors, friends, or guides in your life who reflect aspects of your own archetypes, offering encouragement and perspective. Imagine sitting with others in a quiet clearing of the garden, sharing reflections, listening deeply, and exchanging stories of growth. Sense how connection nurtures both the garden within and the world beyond, creating ripples of understanding, compassion, and empowerment. As you reflect on these connections, notice how your inner sanctuary affects your outer life. Perhaps the calm clarity you cultivate allows for more balanced decisions. Perhaps the courage you nurture empowers you to face challenges with confidence. Perhaps the joy, compassion, and curiosity you foster radiate into relationships, work, and creative pursuits. Imagine the energy of your garden extending outward, touching every interaction and choice with subtle strength, alignment, and authenticity. Take a moment to honor your ongoing commitment to this inner work. Recognize that cultivating your sanctuary is not a single act, but a lifelong journey. Some days may feel effortless, other days more challenging. Some seeds will bloom quickly, others slowly or unpredictably. Embrace the natural rhythm, the cycles of growth, rest, and renewal, trusting that each step contributes to the larger tapestry of your being. Now, turn your attention to the unfolding possibilities within your garden. Notice new areas waiting to be explored, new seeds of potential emerging, new insights arising. Perhaps a hidden grove appears, illuminated by soft sunlight, inviting you to sit, reflect, and connect. Perhaps a gentle stream begins to flow, carrying clarity, inspiration, and release. Sense the dynamic, ever-blooming nature of your inner sanctuary, knowing that it expands as you grow, evolves as you learn, and radiates as you embody your fullest self. Engage in a gentle visualization of renewal. Picture the garden thriving through all seasons, each plant, flower, and tree adapting, flourishing, and contributing to the whole. Imagine yourself walking through this vibrant space, noticing the energy of balance, harmony, and possibility in every detail. As you breathe deeply, sense the integration of past growth, present cultivation, and future potential. Let the visualization anchor in your consciousness, reinforcing your commitment to sustained inner nurturing and mindful presence. Now, consider a small, actionable step you can take to nurture your sanctuary in daily life. Perhaps it is setting aside a few minutes each morning to reflect and breathe. Perhaps it is journaling a thought, insight, or intention. Perhaps it is engaging in a mindful walk, creative practice, or act of service. See this step as a seed, Simple yet powerful, capable of deepening your connection to your inner garden. Commit to it gently, without pressure or expectation, knowing that consistent, intentional action nourishes growth in subtle and profound ways. As the sun lowers in your garden, casting a warm, golden glow across the landscape, take a few deep, centering breaths. Feel the steady rhythm of your heart, the quiet pulse of energy through your body, the expansive presence of your inner sanctuary. Sense the integration of all you have cultivated, the courage, wisdom, joy, compassion, curiosity, creativity, and resilience that now form a living, vibrant ecosystem within you. Know that this sanctuary is yours to return to nourish, and to expand whenever you wish. Reflect on the journey you have undertaken, the invitation to your hidden garden, the mapping of your inner landscape, the planting and nurturing of seeds, the awakening of latent potential, and the integration of archetypal wisdom. Each stage has led you here, to a state of presence, alignment, and empowerment. Recognize the profound transformation that has unfolded, not as a fleeting experience, but as a deep, embodied shift in your relationship with yourself, your inner life, and the world around you. Now, envision the ever-blooming nature of your garden. Imagine its light, energy, and vitality radiating outward, touching not only your inner world but also the spaces you inhabit, the people you meet, and the moments you create. The garden within you is alive, dynamic, and responsive, a reflection of your commitment, attention, and care. Let this understanding fill you with gratitude, reverence, and a quiet sense of awe for the potential that resides within every aspect of your being. Take a final, slow breath. Feel your feet grounded in the soil, your heart aligned with the rhythm of life, your mind clear and calm. Sense the archetypes you have integrated as living companions, guiding, inspiring, and supporting you in every moment. Acknowledge the continuous journey ahead, knowing that your sanctuary, your inner garden, will flourish as long as you engage with it intentionally and compassionately. As you prepare to leave this meditation, carry with you a sense of peace, empowerment, and ongoing growth. Know that every step you take, every action you choose, every thought you cultivate, contributes to the blooming of your inner sanctuary. Trust in the wisdom of your archetypes, the vitality of your garden, and the infinite potential that resides within you. Tonight, you have not only tended your inner garden, you have learned how to sustain it, nurture it, and allow it to flourish. You have met your guides, planted and watered seeds of intention, awakened dormant potential, and integrated your archetypes. You are ready to carry this sanctuary within you, wherever life may lead, knowing that the garden of your soul will continue to grow, bloom, and radiate light, peace, and possibility. And so, with a heart full of gratitude, a mind clear and present, and a spirit aligned with your highest potential, you step forward, carrying the ever-blooming garden within you. Every breath, every thought, every intention nourishes it, ensuring that it thrives, expands, and blossoms, now and for all the moments yet to come. As your journey through the garden comes to a gentle close, take a moment to simply breathe, to feel the quiet hum of life within you, and to honor the sanctuary you have created. Know that this space, the one you have nurtured, watered, and cultivated, is always yours to return to. The seeds you planted tonight are not just thoughts or intentions. They are living parts of your being, ready to grow, to guide, and to bloom. And just like the garden, you too will continue to evolve, quietly, beautifully, in your own time. Carry this calm, this clarity, this gentle strength into the moments ahead. Let it remind you that even in the noise of the world, there is always a sanctuary within, a space where your soul is seen, your potential is honored, and your heart is at peace. Whenever you need, you can return here. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and step back into your inner garden, knowing that it will welcome you with open arms, light, and love. Thank you for allowing yourself this journey tonight. May your dreams be gentle, your heart be light, and your spirit ever blooming. Rest here, grow here, shine beyond. Before you go, leave one small line in the comments. Coming back to myself. I'll be here, reading every word, sending you peace and light. See you next time.